William Millen here for GetMoreSports.com, and news out of Syracuse, out of the NBA, is that explosive wing, explosive freshman guard Malachi Richardson will forego his remaining eligibility in college to stay in the NBA draft, hiring an agent and making things finally official of what looked again to be one of those situations where maybe the guy is just going through the new evaluation period that the NCAA allows players, because much of the momentum, much of the talk around Malachi Richardson was that he needed another year in school. Despite his electric performances at times in the NCAA tournament, this was not a guy who was overall consistent this year. He was extremely inefficient with the ball in his hands, trying to score under 37% from the field, under 36% from three, over 2 turnovers a game. This was not a guy that you're looking at and say, man, that is a surefire one-and-done pick. However, in the NCAA tournament, where he scored 2 of his, I believe, 7 double-figure scoring efforts the entire season, that is where he kind of exploded, because he showed his versatility. He was able to knock down shots from deep at a rate that he hadn't all season. He showed up in the biggest stage, and he was essentially the reason why Syracuse came back and beat Virginia, because he took that game over. You saw the confidence. You saw the swagger in a guy who won't let a couple missed shots get him down, won't let the fact that he's not involved in the game early on get him down. I think NBA teams and I think NBA scouts look at that and say, here's a guy who obviously loves the game, obviously is a guy who lives for the moment, and you have to have those guys in your team in the NBA, even if they're just a 7th man off the bench. You look at the importance of depth in the NBA right now. It's perhaps at an all-time high of, again, more guys, more wings getting usage than ever before. This is an interesting decision for Malachi. He's projected anywhere from the mid-lottery to the late first round, but when you are a first-round pick, obviously it makes sense to leave college and pursue your professional dreams. So best of luck to Malachi. Syracuse obviously now will be searching for a replacement for what would have been one heck of an explosive sophomore.